Can we confirm we're getting good audio commentary? Alright, everybody. Excuse me. Welcome aboard to another episode of my gaming diary. Only rounding off Infinity gaming channel on YouTube. So it's a really late night tonight. I was very tired, so I wound up falling asleep a bit as I was supposed to be getting all this stuff set up. It's way late now, so I am. It took me a lot of testing to do to get the game itself running, but I think I've got everything up. I'm still on a pretty steep learning curve right now. I'm actually going to back out of this event because I don't like the feel of the steering right now. So this week I've got the Thrustmaster Ferrari Italia 458 wheel and pedal set up, and so I've got them working in the game. I don't think there are any issues that I can think of with just getting it working, but it definitely feels very loose around the center. Like either the steering sensitivity is too high, or there's not enough of a dead zone or something. So I'm going to pop out real quick and see if I can make a quick adjustment. One of the things that I struggled through in troubleshooting was the game is not SLI enabled, and I thought it was. So I was going into racing events and seeing a lot of artifacting and whatnot, and it took me a while. I thought it was just a glitch because I had run the benchmark, and I thought pretty sure that when I'd run the benchmark, which looked fine, that that SLI was enabled, but it's possible that was not true. So right now I'm not seeing any obvious setting that's standing out to me on where to set the dead zone. So I'll look for it fairly quickly, and then, oh, that's interesting. So yeah, so it recognizes my wheel as the Ferrari 458, but there was no preset configuration, so I just used this Ferrari 430 wheel, and then did any customization of tailing from that I needed. Invert. I mean, here it sets your total range of motion, but it doesn't really let you set up like here. There's a gear shift rebounding setting. There's nothing similar to that to like steering and acceleration that I have found. I do have force feedback turned all the way down. And see, I've got speed sensitivity turned down low, so speed sensitivity, that's steering settings. Is that steering speed sensitivity? Alright, I'm going to boost this up and see what kind of difference it makes during my race. And I don't know what the filter is. Maybe that's a damping effect. I have no idea. Why would there be a gamma setting related directly to steering? I don't know. So hopefully this is just not going to blow my whole Ford out of the water. But in general, so far with this game, I've been enjoying it. When I played it tonight, cannot say it's a game that's been giving me a lot of heartburn. So I have been playing with the sepia tone turned on, so I think this is just a time attack. So that's going to have to be corrected. Now the steering feels like it's damped completely out. So equipment-wise tonight, I am playing on the primary gaming desktop, which has two GeForce GTX 1070s in it. Unfortunately, I cannot use them because the game's not compatible with SLI. But other than that, it's running the one GeForce GTX 1070. For game capture, I'm using the nVidia Live Gamer Extreme GC550. Let's see, I'm not using a webcam tonight because the cable run is too far from here over to the streaming PC. For a streaming PC, I'm using my HP Slimline 410-030 for the game capture of the stream. And then for mic, I'm using the Miegi L58 with its 48-volt phantom power supply. And then for the in-game sounds, I'm using a pair of Bose earbuds, which I think, unfortunately, this is going to be the last time that I use these. This is a venerable set of headphones I've had for quite some time and have been with me on a lot of trips. But I've just noticed that the wires are starting to fray down where the left and right ear join into a single cable run that runs down to the headphone jack. And I'm not going to hold on to them. You know, when I'll just be waiting for that thing to go. So it feels like this filter was a damping effect. So maybe I should have a little bit of that on, but not as much as I had on in that. Nice. So let's see how this goes. This is a little more trial and error than I had planned. I really wanted to just get in here and go after having done all the testing that I did, but obviously a lot of the times that's part of this. See how it drives now. Having far more negative effect than I had planned. So I don't know if the sensitivity thing is actually turning speed sensitivity down. Didn't look like it. It looked like it was increasing it. I could just be wrong in that. Alright, we will give that a whirl. So up until now, I've just been racing this Fiat Abarth, I guess it is. That was not an entirely fun experience. It's a little bit of why I'm trying to adjust the settings that I'm playing with now. Steering is still way off. You know, even if it is working the opposite from it, I would not think that putting on like 0.16 would just totally blow your steering out of the water like controls. So I guess I need to turn on filter and sensitivity all the way down. Let's see. Alright, so if that returns everything to normal, then we're up and away from here, so I apologize about that. I just didn't, I thought I would be able to tweak it a little, get some improvements, not have it be like an all or nothing kind of thing. So the number is green, so I'm hoping that means that I did well enough. Yeah, because that wasn't even my fastest lap time, I don't think. So maybe it took the first one that I came up with, I don't know. Yeah, you can see how the times came down to the sector, so I guess I was doing what I should have been doing. I didn't realize you could pull out your opponent's strength right there either. But everything about this game is pretty sharp so far, so sound is good. I don't really have a huge problem with the physics model. AI has been pretty good so far. I don't understand why I'm an All right. Well, it's unfortunate that I had a very small amount of time available tonight, and then I spent a lot of that just trying to make sure the stream was set up correctly. So I'm not sure what it's saying. Is it saying that I haven't completed qualification in any of those other events? I don't have medals in them. I guess that's the one thing that. And do I have to get them at every race to move on to the next one? In fact, I'm gonna. One thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and change the tone for the video. Oh, it's not. So it's a very specific view I'm looking for, and you don't get to it. Okay. Oh, that's right. Here. We'll see what that looks like. There. So this was the race. That's obviously not going to get me anywhere. Let's see. So, I really am out of time, but Result screen. Realism. Where? Right. That would be weird. Maybe it's this is your pit boss that you can tune the car. It's just a little unintuitive. Setup. I don't actually see any way to actually adjust these. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to load one of these setups. Kind of one that stands out to me the most. I have no idea if it's the right thing to put on this car. This is one of the things I don't like because it's hard to tell. No. Before I spend time putting laps in, I want to make absolutely certain that I have that profile loaded. Oh boy, leave it there. It's so unintuitive with how to get to. Okay, that wasn't particularly helpful. Maybe I can use it from the start of the race. Right. So all that's doing is no idea. Oh man, come on. It's gotta be easier than this. Now they just got different profiles that are put in different orders. Come on. I keep doing it, but I just want. It's a good game. Some of the information that you get Still didn't qualify. Didn't win any. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do as my final experiment for tonight. I am going to take down the wheel and pedals. 21 seconds late. Throw my Xbox 360 controller on. This is one of the things that's been sort of kind of frustrating me, is I just really don't know that I'm getting any additional value out of using the wheel and pedals, or if you just don't work better than a gamepad. So give me 1 second, I'm going to switch these out. So yeah, because one ongoing assessment that's going on is are wheel and pedals now just kind of over, and do they not really add anything more over a gamepad? And in truth, are they arguably worse than a gamepad in some situations? And I think that config takes as it is. Meaning I don't think that I needed to do anything else other than load it. Apparently not be the case. Alright, come on, seriously, this is the one other thing that I want to do tonight, and I want to get some sleep. Options, controls. So the 360 is loaded. The rumble effects are already set. Control for Windows. Oh, no, that's all I meant to do. No, just get me back over to the controller. For some reason now it's opposite to controller 2 when I hit the X button. Alright, shortcuts of audio. That. No. Well, it looks like it's being recognized. I took that control input in the lower left-hand corner. Alright, come on. This is really a bit frustrating. Okay, so how can I possibly force it to recognize? Wheel custom. Alright, I'm going to try this one more time from here. I'm going to bounce the game and try and see if relaunching it helps to clear it up a bit. Alright. Still feels like I'm not getting any input. Alright, as soon as I see it stop running, I'll try it. Here we go. That is a beautiful intro. I wish we had time to watch it tonight. Maybe I'll get that in another session. Alright, please catch it this really confused as to why this thing is not taking the controller. Alright, so other than one issue where it like changed profiles. No, I don't want to open game bar. I want this thing to go back to the way I had it. Now let's see if we can get a response. Now that it looks like it is set up properly. Oh. Alright, main menu, options, controls. It looks like it's taking the gamepad. It's responding to the controller in here on the quad. So there's just really no reason why when I go in to play this, it won't accept the 360 gamepad as a control input. wheel effects because I have those turned off. I have it a little better. It's not thrash to worry about too much. Played this and I don't know. Some other carrier bot game. So at very high risk, I'm going to go back and try and drive the Alfa Romeo race with the game controller there. All right. gibbering at random. I think the control works a little bit better with the 360 controller, but it is not enough to compensate for newness at the game. I definitely need to play this a little bit more, try and figure some things out. So I may have another session in the morning. I may not, maybe tomorrow night, but at some point you can rest assured that I will be back. So thanks so much for joining in on this session of rounding off Infinity and my gaming diary on YouTube. And my name has been Gascally Stamus, and I'm out.